How do Real Madrid get the France Mbappe in Real Madrid? How do Madrid get this French World Cup Mbappe into Real Madrid to play the same? How do they do that? Because if they manage to get this Mbappe from the World Cup, any World Cup, if they manage to get the World Cup Mbappe playing like that in Real Madrid, it's game over for everybody. It's game over for everybody. And I'll tell you right now what I think the problem is, and the problem that the World Cup Mbappe or the France Mbappe or PSG Mbappe, the reason why that's not the Mbappe you're getting at Real Madrid is not because you got too many superstars. It's not because you got too many big names. It's not because you got too many stars. Because you can say France's team has more stars than Real Madrid. You could say that if you wanted to. They got Elise, they got Dembele, they got Due, they got Barcola, they got Saliba. Don't forget Saliba is a superstar. Don't get Konate is a superstar. They got full of superstars in that team, and their ego is not that high. You telling me Mbappe sees Dembele take a shot and he just claps, or Elise take a shot and he goes, all right, good shot and everything, and they work together, and it's like they respect each other, and that's not what you see in Real Madrid. In France, they know how to work with each other. Yes, they're all big names, but guess what? All those players play around Mbappe. All those players know that Mbappe is the main character. Yes, he is the captain. But all those players respect Mbappe as the main character of France. And that's just facts. And Real Madrid don't do that. Real Madrid don't accept that Mbappe is the main character of Real Madrid. They still trying to put Vini as the main character and Mbappe as the main character, which does not work. It does not work. That's just not how it works. In France, Mbappe is the main character. Olise plays around him. Dembele plays around him. Due plays around him. Barcola plays around him. The midfield play around him. And that's just facts. They all play around Mbappe. But when it comes to Real Madrid, it's like they're all doing the same thing. One takes a shot, the rest get annoyed. Other takes a shot, the rest get annoyed. They are trying to put two main characters in the same team. You can't do that. Yes, some people would agree and would say, oh, but Vini should be the main character of Real Madrid. Vini was the main character of Real Madrid. Vini was the main character. He can't be the main character anymore. When you got a player like Mbappe coming in, and I'm not saying he is better than Vini. I'm just saying you got a player. You can't tell me the prime Vini, the Vini that won the Champions League, whatever, is a better Vini, is a better version of Mbappe playing at PSG or France. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that same Vini of Real Madrid before Mbappe got there is better than Mbappe in PSG or Mbappe in France, because that's just not true. It's not true. Mbappe is the main character in whatever team he goes to, and that's just facts. Because if he's not, then you get a Real Madrid that you're getting it right now. A team that can't win amateur teams. A team that can't win no team. It's embarrassing. A team that can't get no trophies. That's the team that you get. With an Mbappe, Vini, Bellingham, it don't matter who's in that team. You saw all their big names. What did they achieve? Nothing. They didn't achieve nothing. Why? Because they wanted to put two main characters in the main team. They wanted to put Vini as a main character. They wanted to put Mbappe as a main character as well. And you can't do that. When Mbappe came into Real Madrid, what you have to do is put players around Mbappe who will help Mbappe and help Madrid be more dangerous and be a greater team. And that's what France done. And the petition that they had of Mbappe to go out was like a few months ago. And now Mbappe is performing like this. So what now? So what now? I don't get it. It's like you guys are saying Mbappe is the reason. He just showed you guys he's not the reason. He showed you guys the system is the reason. The managers are the reason. The coaching is the reason. The higher-ups is the reason. That's literally what he showed you guys in France. Because with big names in France, and he's performing like that, and the France is performing like that, then what is the problem with Real Madrid? There's only one problem, and that problem is Vini. And I'm not saying get rid of Vini. I'm not saying get rid of Bellingham. I'm saying those players need to accept that Mbappe has to be the main character of that team, and that they have to play around Mbappe. I'm not saying you can't score. You will probably score more than what you're doing right now. Bellingham will probably get more assists than what he's getting right now, or goals. And Vini will probably get more goals if they just play around Mbappe. You gotta look, when Ronaldo played in Madrid, Bale wasn't the main character. Benzema wasn't the main character. Modric wasn't the main character. Kroos wasn't the main character. Casemiro wasn't the main character. None of those players were the main character. It was Ronaldo. And they all accepted that. And whoever didn't play. Whoever did not play good. And that's just facts. Everybody in that Real Madrid team, matter of fact, the Madrid team that won all those Champions League, the main character in those teams was Cristiano Ronaldo. And they accepted it. Every team that has a superstar like that has to accept them and build around them. And that is just facts. You got to do that. Look at Barcelona right now. Barcelona is built around Lamine Yamal because they know he's the star. They know he's the main character. They're built around him. What does that mean? That meant Rafinha going to the left, playing as left wing. That meant putting midfielders that can help Lamine Yamal. Putting a striker that can help Lamine Yamal. That's what it means to having a character like that in your team. That's what it means. And that's what Real Madrid has not figured out. That's what Real Madrid is missing. Is knowing and accepting that you got to build around Mbappe. Mbappe is your main character. Mbappe is the main star. So how do you get a France World Cup Mbappe and a France Mbappe to Real Madrid? That's how you do it. It's putting Vini playing as Mbappe, the main character, and playing all the players around Mbappe to support him. Just like France do. They got Elise, they got Dembele, they got Doué, they got Barcola, but they play with each other, knowing that Mbappe is the main character. That's the only reason why they're this dangerous and they're this good. They're all superstars. Olise right now is the best right winger in the world, and that's like he's the best right now in the right wing. And don't even say Lamine Yamal, because Lamine Yamal right now is not the best in the world right now as a right winger. He's just not. He was, he could have been, but this season he's not. And especially after this injury that he got, is not the right winger. You've seen it in this World Cup. He's not performing Lamine Yamal type things. He's still trying to get back into his rhythm, and we get it. But that's just how it is, and that's the truth. So how does Real Madrid get Mbappe from France? That's simple. You just play him as the main character and not as Vini and Mbappe the main characters, because that does not work out in the team. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you listen to me yapping this long, then I appreciate it. And I love everybody that watched the videos and supports me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you.